Welcome to a meeting of the Brush Lickers Club. Warhammer, but more casual.
Boom. Hello, peeps. Guess what? You never guess what. Guess what? Warbay. Warbay.shop. Boom. Look at that. Well, hang on. I've gone to Matt's camera. They have sponsored us. The lovely peeps over at Warbay.shop have sponsored us for another 12 months because they are the wolves on Wall Street. They are the ones to get the bargains and the place to be. So check them out. Check out the lovely friends over at Warbay.shop now. Thank you very much. Love you. Mwah. We're still recording. Leaving that in. Hello, you wonderful, sexy fucking beasts. It is us. It is the Brush Lickers Club. We are back. And I don't know, you might be able to see my face in this one. Or you might not. But we're here. Hello. I'm joined by some other fellow sexy beasts over here. Oh, no, wait, hang on. Are we all in a row? I think we're just in a row, aren't we? Yeah, there's no luck out. So, hello, peeps.
Hello.
Hello. We've got the wonderful mate. Listen, fucking wizard that is the Kit Basher, the King of Tanith himself.
Whoa. Put the fuck down.
Yeah, that's harsh thing to say in front of that. Literally, the guy that got me into making Tanith. And then,
Unbelievable. I can't. He's trying to wind me up. It's been a great ride, everyone, but this is the end of this club.
Yeah. It'll be me and Sean.
Yeah, this is it, mate. It's the trial. But we're coming at you through a. Oh, what have I unplugged?
Probably your brain.
Well, it makes sense. It's connected via USB. I don't know what that is. Can you still hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we go.
Perfect. I don't know what that is then. Sort it after. Yeah. So what was we saying? We'll leave that in.
Deno's quite good at doing like 10% like that.
Yeah, he's all right, isn't he? He's not too bad. He can have a good snippy snip.
Three
and a
of
good
the
painty
awards
paint.
behind me are for Tanith. So,
what a subtle flex. Sorry, Matt. That's why he got the king title, mate. He's gone all legit. He's gone all like official with GW, isn't he?
Oh, he's sold out, mate.
It's quite awkward though, because the trophies that I have won for the Tanith, one's got an orc on it, and the other ones have got Tyranids on them. And it's like, but then the ones I won for Votan have got a lasgun. Like, you can just see the gold lasgun behind me. I'm like, that was for Votan. It's like, it's not right.
It's a bit odd. Yeah,
it should have been the other way around,
is it? Maybe we'll send a request in to change it.
Yeah.
I'll complain to my local store.
Yeah.
Obviously, because all of the GW staff listen to this podcast, so yes,
all the important ones anyway.
Exactly. Me and Dazzy D, mate.
That's it. That's all you need.
Dazzy D.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean?
Who's Dazzy D?
Dazzy, mate. Darren Latham.
Yeah. Well, his surname doesn't begin with a D, does it?
Darren. Dazzy. It's just. Dazzy L don't have the same rings to it. Dazzy D, mate. That's what we're going to stick with. Me and Dazza.
Your best mate, Dazza.
Best mate. Like that.
He is his best
mate. Me on top. Anyway, so yeah, we was trying to do a hobby hangout podcast, really. So this is what we're chatting about. And the wonderful. I've called him Deno for so long now. I just feel like I'm going to stick to calling him.
You might as well. It's the easiest one. If I ever told you my real last name, it's mad and unpronounceable. So Deno's fine.
I've got to say, mad and unpronounceable is a really weird surname.
I know. Yeah, shortened it to Deno.
Hello,
it works.
Mr. Mad and Unpronounceable. It's time for your prostate exams. Please step into my office.
Can I have a professional?
Straight for the anal jokes.
Hey, consistently shit.
Oh God,
that's us, mate.
Oh mate, you're getting worse, honestly.
No. Listen, we've been working on a few bits and bobs, and obviously for those that are new joining us, hello, welcome. For those that aren't, welcome back.
Hello.
Lovely to see you. Even though I can't actually see you, don't worry. You don't have to arrest me. I'm not stalking you. I'm not looking into any specific windows
He
unless
is.
you invite me to.
He is.
What?
He's just trying to make it sound better, but he is.
Yeah. It's just gets himself into a bigger hole than it does normally.
That's what she said. What?
But that's not a compliment for anyone.
No one's coming out good after that one.
Yeah.
Oh God. What we working on, peeps?
I mean, I feel inadequate. I've got nothing. What I
got
can
nothing
do
left.
is show you the crew. How
Yeah, you can do that. We can work with that. Show us the crew.
got
The thing is, I don't actually. Is Deno our actual first award-winning painter? I know Zambies has been into Golden Demon. I can't remember.
sure not got a demon yet. Hopefully soon, maybe.
Well, listen, I've had this chat many a time with you. You got a scrap demon, mate. More prestigious.
More precise is the chainsword, obviously.
Exactly. Come on.
Literally
Don't
my
be
pride
silly.
and joy. Is that
Yeah,
chainsword?
he literally. You drive a car, Dino, do you?
I do indeed.
I thought so, because it's always on the roof of his car. You know, the police, they just...
It's the hood ornament. I got it on the front.
Yeah, exactly. He's just like... I'm like, oh, there he goes again. He just like, driving around with his chainsaw out.
Is that a euphemism? Is that a Space Marine 2 joke?
Oh, my God. Mate, obviously, our last episode, we done like the little snippet, didn't we? A little bonus, little 221.75. Ah, Matt, you fucking slut.
Yeah.
You didn't sing it. You said you was going to learn 22 by Taylor Swift, and you said you was going to sing it. Go.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Oh, I didn't get the lyrics up. Damn.
For fuck's
Come
sake.
back to me. Come back to me in 5 minutes. I'll have the lyrics.
I feel like we've lost our juju there. Lost our mojo.
That's it. Yeah.
You
can't
keep
come back
ambushing
from
me. You can't keep ambushing me like that.
Sorry. But anyway, yes, this is episode 22. We are there. We've finally made it. And we've gone a bit, we've gone crazy already. But we was talking about all the like new releases and stuff. Obviously, we've got the Blood Angels stuff that's been released. But more importantly, Space Marine 2. Oh my fucking God.
It's taken over my life.
I've not got it, but I just can't stop watching little playthroughs of it because it looks amazing.
Oh, I can't watch a playthrough. This is the thing. I want to experience it for the first time myself. So I can't. Watch.
Like me and two of my mates, they got me into Warhammer to begin with.
Yeah.
We ran the campaign, the three of us. It was like hands down the greatest experience I've ever had playing a game.
Really? Oh, mate, that's so good to hear.
Like all the little reveals that they had as you go through, because none of it was spoiled for us all as well. Just beautiful.
Oh, nice.
It's an absolutely beautiful time.
Getting jealous.
I am very jealous. It's something I definitely need to get on. I need to get a new console, to be honest.
Well, I was thinking about getting that one of them Steam Decks, so I don't have much time. But I can maybe do it while commuting.
That could be pretty good.
You want to get what?
Yeah.
A Steam Deck? Like playing it's like they made like a.
It's like their
Explain it to me as if I was an old man. What is this you speak of?
It's basically like a large Game Boy.
It's like a stick and hoop, but with a screen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I understand. Thank you, bud.
No, I know how to speak your language now.
Okay. Have you? How far have you got through campaign? Have you done quite a lot of it so far?
Campaign we're done. It was we hammered through it in a couple of days. Couple of bits went wrong at first because it was early access, so we crashed a couple of times. But other than that, just fantastic.
Mate, I really want to ask you loads of questions about it. I really do.
Well, just ask him then. You might as well.
Okay, fine. That was basically
Spoiler alert now.
passive passive aggressive. Matt, can I ask these questions?
I'm used to it by now, Sean. You just do what you want, mate.
Fair enough. So Titus, I've seen that he was part of Deathwatch, right? He done like it's like a century or something. He was with the Deathwatch, right?
He wasn't.
What is the story? Can you summarise that, mate?
I mean, because I haven't played Space Marine 1, I can only really tell you it's the tutorial level.
I've played Space Marine 1, so I can fill that gap in.
You fill that gap in, I'll take you after that.
Basically, some dickhead accused Titus of being a heretic, and he ended up destroying a rogue inquisitor who was possessed by a chaos demon and turned into a chaos demon prince. And obviously that was all killed, blah blah. And then the Black Templars turn up at the end of Space Marine 1 with the Inquisition, which I found a bit weird. And they took him away to sign up, basically, and to be judged by the Inquisition. And he was, when I say sign up for the Death Watch, he didn't sign up for the Death Watch.
Please, name on the dotted line. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Cheers.
And then, that's how he's in the Death Watch. So I love the fact that even though GW, I personally think, screwed over Death Watch on tabletop by making a fucking redundant army and just putting them into Agents of the Imperium Codex, it's nice to see the Death Watch go a bit mainstream.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's literally the first thing you play as. In the game.
I'm excited. I'd love to do that. Oh.
It's amazing. You're in like a pre-Primaris armor, like just slaying nids. It's the greatest opening to a game.
That old school like Death Watch high neck armor, right?
You got high neck. You got a hood on. You got a cape.
Yes.
I mean,
so is he? Do you know? Is he a black shield in it? Has he got any insignia on his?
He's indeed a black shield. Yeah.
That is so. For those that don't know what black shield is, they are people that carry black shields. No, I'm joking. They're not.
Well, I think actually some do that. Actually,
say again.
I think they actually do that at some point. To be fair.
Well, I know they basically cover their pauldron, their insignia pauldron, not the Death Watch one. They black it out and they put chains across it because they're too ashamed to show their fellow Death Watch brothers what chapter they're from, and they just don't want to bring more shame to their home chapter.
Brother, you've got to say brother at least one more time.
Brother.
We did all turn into Hulk Hogan while playing the campaign.
I was just about to say, are you Hulkamaniacs out there?
You literally do. Just they say brother so many times. You even get a couple of cousins in there as well.
Oh really? Shut up! Please tell me that's true, not a joke.
No, it's not. Literally, you get called cousin by some Thousand Sons.
Oh my god, I love that. I just thought you was being ridiculously funny.
No,
but that's even better.
I'll tell you what I would love if there's like a bit where like you can maybe like a bit later down the line people like do mods and stuff for games on like PC. Is if they do it like if there's any orcs and stuff, and they go, "You right there, mate?" And it's like changes it to like a real proper like East London now. Right, mate, how you doing? Like,
yes. or they change it to brother.
Brother, you're a brother.
Brother. What's happening, brother?
That would be funny. Just overdub it. Every time I say brother, it just goes, right, bruv.
Yeah. What are you saying, bruv?
100%. It'd be great. That's what we need.
Love that. So when does Calgar come into it? Because I've seen that fucking epic like last stand scene. When's he rocking up?
Such a good reveal. You're pinned down,
mate.
You've got the standard of the Ultramarines. There's about 20 Ultramarines around you.
Talking about this. I
had it while I was playing, mate. It's the last stand, Thousand Suns and Zangors everywhere. And then what's that? You hear Thunderhawks. Oh my god. Who's that up there? It's Marnius fucking Calgar.
Oh mate.
He just literally dives in, two of his Victrix either side, and they just slay everything. And then essentially you run the last mission just with Calgar.
Oh, so that's like the last one, is it?
It's like you and him just finish, like do that entire last mission together. It's great.
Love that. So is there like a cross? Is there like the Nids kind of disappear and Chaos kind of steps in as the main like antagonist?
Pretty much, yes.
Okay.
Sort of roughly halfway through, suddenly Thousand Suns sort of appear, and yeah, they basically
Surprise,
say
motherfucker.
whatever they're doing to the warp is stopping the Nids getting in, and like
Oh,
reducing
okay.
death. That's when you don't really see Nids after that point.
Got ya.
Yeah, a couple of moments where there is Nids against Thousand Suns, and they're just fighting each other. You can just watch
Nice.
from a distance as they just take on each other.
Nice. And
that's a good tactical plan, to be honest with you. Probably should have just done that.
yeah.
Just leave it to it.
Just leave him to it. But it was
Should we just leave the planet?
Yeah. Well, what are they going to eat? There's no biomass. It's all dust, isn't it? Like, there's kind of nothing. So
They brought too many Zangors with them though. That's what
Oh.
we meet there. Yeah.
It's like fried chicken.
Best thing has got to be though, Chaos cultists. As a Space Marine, you can just run through them and they will turn into
really?
just pulp. Yeah, you just run through them and they just explode. Yeah,
I've always
that is so cool.
You see, I can just run through a guardsman. This is great. Best moment of my life.
Excuse me, guardsman. Oh, you got out of the way from me. Yeah, looking forward to that. I'm looking forward. To be fair, I think me and Sean are probably quite looking forward to some of the cutscenes with all the Imperial Guard stuff because I've heard that's unbelievable.
Even just not the cutscenes, just walking around while there's just guardsmen like in the world. It's, I literally because my mates don't play guards, but as I was walking through, I'm like stopping and just staring at a chimera just because it's there.
Yeah. It's like, can I see guardsman now, please?
See it. Yeah. I'd love to do that campaign. Yeah, as the guard.
I would love if they done because it sounds what I've seen of it. It basically looks kind of like Dark Tide-ish.
A bit, yeah.
Like especially
in
like
the
when
sort
you
of horde sense. I suppose.
Yeah, kind of. So I would love if there was that crossover of like having them like the guard component of Dark Tide, so you could have like an expansion. So you could have the Marine option, or like if you wanted to be like kind of go down the Dark Tides like guard side, then you could. Imagine like a full immersive universe like of crossplay. Oh,
I guess they don't do the guard thing there because obviously realistically it sounds like the mission is probably so extreme that you'd be like, oh, I need a Space Marine would be able to do this. I guess a guardsman would do
literally, yeah. Like you see how easily the guard like get taken down by just some gaunts, and it's like you almost have to shoot the gaunt off of them, and then you realise they're already dead. So it'd be a very short game if we did get to play.
Well, maybe it's a new guardsman just to highlight how much they die. So you set your character up, we get him already, and then he goes, you do one mission, he goes, and then at the very end you die, and you're like, cool, Trooper, and then you go, is Trooper this person next? And you just go for every single mission's a different person.
Next. Like, welcome to the expandable nature of the Imperial Guard.
Yeah. And if you last more than 15 minutes, you die. That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
You just
you get turned into a Space Marine.
You level up into Space Marine.
Yeah.
Love that. That's all you need.
That
makes up a bit.
Have you done any? So I've taken you've been online as well.
Oh yeah.
Have you got a favourite class yet?
I do. It's the Vanguard. Basically, you're it's essentially a Reaver. So I've got I've got a grapple gun, like go in with a combat knife. It's great, but also he can be equipped with a melter gun, and it's the greatest thing in the world. You just
Reaver with a melter gun. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's great. It's like all of a sudden they've given like these different units that don't have these guns. The guns.
I love the fact this is the only time anyone's ever actually wanted to play Reavers. No,
it really is. Yeah.
Do you know when I first got back into Warhammer in especially 40k in 8th edition, I saw the Reavers and I loved them. I thought they looked so fucking sick, and I just bought loads because they was the easy build ones, the blue plastic, and because you could get them really fucking cheap, and I had absolutely loads of them. And then I thought, oh, let me try and play the game now. I was like, these are fucking shit.
Just awful. It's like when they try to trick you with Space Wolves. It's like, oh, Hounds of Morkai. They're still really bad.
No one.
They can't be targeted with like psychic attacks, so they get some special things. And like, I've got to get them close enough, mate. They'll be.
Yeah.
I don't want to if breeze, and you have to still charge loads of points for them as well.
Yeah.
Oh god, that was like the most recent. Well, when I say most recent game, when me and Matt played, it was my Custodes versus his guard. I was like, oh, I've got to run at about 6 tanks. Fuck.
Yeah.
Unlucky. He also didn't actually account for the fact that I had loads of Kriegsmen, and he can actually there was just so many of them in a blob with a marshal.
Just keep coming back.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like,
just couldn't get through him, and then it was like, oh well, I'm now going to shoot you, and he was like, fuck.
Because like my guard, when I play guard, I'm either like because when I started like getting into guard, I play pure scions, and they play completely different to like how normal guard do. Or what I really started to enjoy was playing just pure tanks. And so I was like, fucking humans coming back. What is this?
Yeah.
Stop fucking shooting that.
So sad when they got rid of the like reinforcement down to only one time. It's like that's not God.
I know.
That's not who we are.
No,
one time.
And in fucking reanimation protocol, you having a laugh?
Yeah. Like gene stealers. Just come back on a 3-up. Don't even need to do anything.
Bastardos.
Let's just do it. You make you spend the CP, but at the same time, the gamble is you can use as many times as you want, but the gamble is you have to then roll for it. So yes, it costs your CP, but it's not a given. So it gives you a chance to call in reinforcements, but the reinforcements might not arrive. Basically, that's how I think you should do it. It should be like you send a runner basically to go and get reinforcements.
See if they die on the way. Yeah. So just to see if the Vox is working and if they can signal for reinforcements. Yeah.
Call more reinforcements, sir. What's the matter? Call more reinforcements. It's like literally like Saving Private Ryan, where he's like on the phone, just like, oh, the geezer's like actually like dead, and it's like just holes in the back of it. It's like,
and then you just see next to him, there's just a 2 on a dice next to him. It's like, oh, I failed.
Yeah. No,
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, I mean I think that's the risk reward thing, right? So it's not capped. So it probably would like, arguably, yes, you've got to roll another dice, but it's like 1 dice. It wouldn't be that much, really. And I guess some people would be like, that's not very fun, but it'd be very fun in friendly games because that'd be quite funny.
Oh, God, like, it'd be more fun than only being able to do it once.
Yeah,
because it wasn't overpowered. Yeah, it wasn't overpowered really. There was probably some armies that had the same ability that it was overpowered for them, but doing like a blanket thing for everyone with the reinforcements just seemed a bit lame.
Yeah.
This is why I'm 40k'd out at this moment in time. I'm just it's just not quite as fun.
How you feeling about 40k at the minute, buddy? What's like how you finding
it? Like it is. It's all I do. I haven't branched into AOS, Lord of the Rings, nothing. But I mean, I'm loving it because they haven't really touched my Votan, and they're still top up there. So if I want to win games, I'll play my Votan. If I want to have fun and like have a narrative thing, take the guard.
Yep.
Now I've got the crew. I'm so excited to just run the crew in games. I've got like 3 different tournaments already lined up to take him to.
And just while you're on the talking point of crew, they look fucking amazing. By the way,
oh, do they?
Quite attractive.
Oh,
they look so.
Oh, real life.
Mate,
such a big boy,
and so everyone else.
Thank you.
Oh. He was referring to your waistline.
That's where I store it, Matt.
Right. Okay. In the sweatband. In the sweatband, as I call it.
Exactly. You know. We all know.
That's a secret. Don't tell anyone.
That's it.
Yeah, mate, you've absolutely smashed out the park with that.
It just sort of went a bit mad. My brain just overloaded.
Yeah, you can tell us that.
Ideas.
Fucking hell.
Because I started from like the tutorial or the video that Pete the Wargamer made when he put like a broadside onto the crew talks. I was like, it's quite cool. And then I replicated those.
I'm gonna fucking do that.
And I was like, I think I can do something more with this. And then it just went insane.
So are you saying you saw Pete the Wargamer and thought, that's fucking shit, man, I can do better than that?
No.
I'm
That's what I heard.
Please don't
joking.
attack me, Pete. I'm
Pretty
sorry.
funny. That's exactly what I heard.
I heard. Thanks for the starting push. I'll take it from here.
Pete, you need to up your levels, mate. Stop leaving some in the tank.
My brain just went insane, and
Yeah.
like, I mean, even the cannon on the Storm Surge, like, I built the cannon from scratch. Like, only the front part is actually from a Storm Surge. The whole back bit is like plasticard and just all random manner of bits and pieces.
Yeah, mate, that looks fantastic, honestly.
You're also making me cringe because I feel like you're holding it with one hand and I feel like you're going to drop it and it's going to break. So please hold it.
It was the other day in a game when I just held it from the wing, and it was like, so I was like, "What are you doing?"
That's someone with confidence in their fucking building ability.
I'm like, I put enough plastic glue on that thing; it ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
I drop things all the time. I'm just like, I'm not joking. I was sat here building my like resin bloody Lord of the Rings things this afternoon. And I was just like, oh god, I dropped it every single one at least once. And you sit there and it's that wincing moment and you go, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Like, every single time. So literally, my heart. I'm going to have the strongest heart in the world because the amount of shocks I have from just dropping things on the floor. Like, oh my god, where's that gone? Oh my god, it's literally the whole afternoon. Oh no. Also, I worked as well. All right.
That's the thing. My half guard for my Votan, I've stupidly put them and made them the flimsiest things in the world by putting them on flying stands. And they are
Sucker
somehow
for punishment, you are, mate.
the only unit in that army that I've ever dropped. I don't drop anything else except the most fragile ones. It's constant, but thankfully it's just literally just fill the gap with super glue and just hold it back together.
Fucking spray and pray.
Super glue is good in the sense that sometimes when you do drop it, it tends to snap at that connecting point.
That's like the weakest point. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I literally discovered. Super glue activator is just a godsend.
Super glue activator. Tell me more.
Oh, have you not heard of it? Yeah, look. So literally in a spray can.
I've heard of it, but I've never really used it.
Yeah. So
just everyone doesn't know. Like Sean literally lives in a cupboard, so he probably hasn't heard about it.
What's a cupboard?
One can will just get rolled under the door one day. And
It is the only room he's
stuck on the wall.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Just literally spray it to one side of the thing, super glue on the other, and it will literally bond in like a second.
Wow.
And then you don't get it twice. I mean, I was about to say you don't get it over your hands, but I've got some on me now from like 2 days ago, so it does still get on your hand.
Do you use a file and file it off like I do, just for a bit of fun?
I mean, I did a bad thing the other day where I tried to get it with it. I tried to get it with my hobby knife, and I basically just took the end of my thumb slightly off. I was like,
I've done it with a knife.
Just a little bit of sushi for you there.
Yeah.
I think it all depends on how much super glue you get on the finger, and if you how skillful you're feeling, because you can get like there's enough.
I was doing well, and then basically I got distracted, and then suddenly looked down, and I was like, that hurt. Why did that hurt? Oh shit.
Yeah. Why is there now blood?
Well, it helped with the painting of the red towel, so I didn't mind. It's my secret ingredient. It's my own blood.
That's why he wins all these awards. They're like, he's really thematic to chaos.
Literally blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah, exactly. Blood, sweat, and tears have gone into this. Tears from when you stabbed yourself, the blood from when you did it, and then just tears from the fact that you're crying because it hurt so much.
1,000 hours of kit bashing.
Yeah. Thousands of hours, and then just to super glue your fingers together.
So arrived to get my award. My hands are all stuck together. So,
just walking around.
Yeah. It's going to be so bad, you're going to be taken up there in a wheelchair one day. It was fucking worth it.
Joe, Deno, is he here? No, he's on a stretcher over there.
Rocking in the corner.
Yeah. Just like, you'll be laying completely flat and you just raise a Slayer sword above your head.
Yeah.
Like William Wallace.
Out of a crowd.
Freedom! Like Donald Trump just being shot, you like reaching through the crowd.
That's how.
What fucking tangent that was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matthew,
Yeah.
what are you up to?
I've realised again that I'm terrible at multitasking, so I started painting a little bit of this Ranger's cloak, and I've just gone, I can't concentrate. I can't look at the camera at the same time. So
That's what I'm working on at the minute. A few little Rangers.
Yeah, the Rangers.
This pose, right? I hate it.
Yeah.
Because it reminds me of an 8-year-old pretending to be Batman. You know when they put the jacket above their head?
Oh, I love that pose. That was my favourite one.
That's an undone jacket just on the hood, running through the playground. Yeah,
exactly. Why do that? Who runs like that? Well, obviously this geezer does. But who else runs?
He's
stalking. I'm just going to say one thing, right? I feel like if all stalkers run like that, the police would be able to catch them much easier.
I mean, they'd be able to spot them from a mile off.
But there's a stalker there.
And then they'll get there and be like, oh no, wait, it's a 7-year-old kid pretending to be Batman.
No, this geezer looks sick, mate. I think you're totally wrong. The one I hate is the one where he's like crouching down like this. He's like I'm not standing up
constipated.
Straight, well, yeah, he's like, well, realistically, right? It's this one. It's this one here, right?
Oh yeah,
that is weird pose.
That is not. If any archer will tell you your back's gonna be fucked if you start trying to draw a bow like that. Like but no, you have to use all your shoulders and your back. You would not be able to get the draw strength.
He's got his draw arm flat, but his bow arm up. It's like,
yeah, I know. Exactly. What's he even aiming at?
Yeah.
It's just so odd.
He may have just loosed an arrow, mate. That's why. Maybe. I don't know.
I'll tell you what we'll be loosing. He'll be loosing his back, mate, because he won't be able to get up on the floor the next day because he'll be absolutely fucked. Like, I can't go around doing that, mate.
Mate, easing off Osgiliath. Everyone knows what happens to Osgiliath. They'll get killed. He's like, I don't need me back.
Not my Rangers, mate. My Rangers are making the Osgiliath great again, so it's fine.
Making Osgiliath great again. That's a t-shirt.
That's it. with just that mini of the guy.
yeah.
But it has literally come full circle because those Rangers they were the first ever Warhammer model I had in primary school.
Did you?
Were those Rangers? Yeah. I think I've still got a couple in a drawer somewhere.
These are probably yours, mate. I was round here earlier.
Yeah.
Told you I was looking through your window. I mean, what? I wasn't.
Oh, no. You found my Ranger drawer.
I just rearranged it.
Oh god.
That's it. Yeah, start of my Warhammer was pack of Rangers and a pack of Space Marine Scouts. And the Space Marine Scouts, I just sort of dunked them head first into the pot of paint. Like it was pot of green, dunked it in, put some dots of brown on. I was like, yeah, look, he's got camo.
Yeah,
that was it. That was the entire paint job.
America. Nice.
I think I even picked him up at a car boot as well. That's how
love that
retro it was back in the day.
Love that. I wish you could get deals like that now. I mean, we love a deal, so like that would be absolutely perfect.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a starter kit at a car boot once, and I was like, oh, this is brilliant. And then literally the person obviously knew what it was worth. They wanted like 25 quid. I was like, it's still in the shop for 25 quid. It's a car boot.
Yeah, come mate, don't be silly.
No.
It's not, we don't do that here.
No.
Yeah. $1 million.
I'm not paying RRP.
Yeah, no, exactly. Mate, this is why I've ended up with like a load of Rowan Commanders, Rowan Outriders, and the Gondor Commanders because I found them all on vintage.
How nice is it to have to get models super cheap because they're like it's not a main system game. I think that's the one good thing.
Yeah, I mean these were I think they were quite a bit cheaper. I think they're 20 quid I pay for each box, and they're 30. I think you can only basically buy them direct from Games Workshop at the moment because no one else seems to stock them really. And so I've saved 30, probably 35, 36 quid on 3 boxes of models, which is pretty sweet because I'm a wheeler dealer and I get to spend more money on more models because that's definitely what I need to do.
That was the unfortunate thing about these two newest Crute things. I basically pulled 2 models from AOS that are apparently quite good, so they're really hard to get a hold of.
I love it. What models? So we can.
So the Ghost Keel is made from Ionis Cryptborn.
Yeah.
So and then literally I tried to order it from the guy that runs my local store, and he was like, "Yeah, it might be difficult because he's very good in game right now." I was like, "Okay, I'll see where I can get."
Yeah, but I want to take him and chop him up, please.
Yeah. Literally, I was like, "Yeah."
I want to take it out of the hands of an AOS player and smash it into 40k, which every AOS player hates.
Yeah. I immediately want to cover it in towel.
Yeah.
I even
Basically
cut his arm off.
Piss off most of the Warhammer world is what you're trying to say.
I'm just out here upsetting people. It's great.
Nice, I love it.
We're all for it. We embrace the chaos.
You got it.
There you go, gents. I got a question for you. What chaos faction would you be if you could choose one?
Actually, like us or
No. Like, what if you could be? You'd be a member of a chaos faction.
yeah. Okay.
And not a little bitch rank either. Not one where you're just gonna get bummed. Like, just
kind of want to
killed.
be a sneaky Alpha Legion boy.
Ooh,
yeah.
Because there's a chance then that I'm Alpharius as well. So
I think if you're Alpha Legion, you can be whatever you want to be.
Yeah. Boom. Got you.
You can pose to be good. You can pose to be bad. You can pretend to be a Space Wolf. You can pretend to be a Khorne Berserker. You can do whatever you want to do.
We have ruined your question, Sean.
You fucked it right up there. Oh, fuck it, Slanesh.
Are you just saying Chaos God names, or is that your choice?
That is me. That is my faction. I'll be there.
What Chaos Legion do you want to be, Slanesh?
Oh no, leave me alone. Oh, I'll give you the information.
God. God. This is not the This is not the reason I got into 40k.
No, I've got to say your Alpha Legion. Yeah, I think that's very good. I like the diversity that you can just go to whatever you want.
That should be anything.
Rinse and repeat, mate.
Yeah, because you don't want to be made of dust, because that'd be pretty rubbish.
Yeah,
they're basically robots.
Even though the colour scheme is very nice.
It's too much gold trim.
We've not got to paint it.
That every day. Yeah, but you got to polish it.
Yeah.
The gods will get angry if you haven't got your polished, shiny gold armor. Very particular.
Maybe that's what the cultists do, though. Mind you, it might be a bit like in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, where they did the magic, and then all the dust comes off all the armor, and it's magic cleans for you.
Oh no, I'm imagining it in a different way. That basically they're just like dogs, so they get it back from a mission, they just shake really fast. So all the dust and grime just comes off Space Marine armor.
But and then they collect it and then put it into like a little funnel and funnel it back in as well. So then they're like, oh god.
No, there's all comes off of them, funnels into a new suit, and that's how a Space Marine is born.
Yeah, exactly. That's how they reproduce. So you're a little bit of Dave and a little bit of Barry and a little bit of everyone all just mixed into one.
Yeah.
Everyone, please welcome the new rubric.
I mean, dust is all is dust. That's how it works.
That's it.
Exactly how it works. We've worked it out. There you go, guys. Space Marines can reproduce. We've worked it out.
We just solved 40k. Like, that's it.
Done. We are the Warhammer 40k.
You'll never get better than this.
You have completed the Warhammer.
I have the Warhammer.
Have you guys seen some of the different streamers out there? They're streaming Space Marine 2, and before they're reviving the teammates and stuff, they're going "Who's your Primarch?" Quizzing people on 40k lore. Yes, I love that.
I saw that one where it was
really
someone
funny.
just trying to remember Jagatai Khan's name.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it?
The Khan, no, what's his first name? It's Jagatai. What number's his legion? Just go there. What's his home world? Oh my god, I'm going to die in 2 seconds.
Where is he currently in the lore?
Yeah. What's your favourite model? It's
like, no, I'm going to have to die. It would take too long.
Yeah.
Fuck this, I'll revive.
Yeah, just let me bleed out from here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just let me die. I think that's the thing I actually would kind of look forward to if I do it. It's actually the bit of co-op play. To be honest with you.
Yeah,
I'm sure them stories really good, but having just run around playing against other people shooting each other with Space Marines, it sounds pretty cool.
The PvP is really, really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a few bits where like you find out, okay, that class is a little bit overpowered in PvP.
Yeah, I heard that. Apparently, is it the sniper class? Apparently, it's quite strong.
Sniper is really good because you go fully invisible. It's
Oh,
not
wow.
like sort of It's not even like where you can like see like
PvP.
Yeah, you don't even like see a shimmer. It is just fully invisible.
Oh,
and
wow.
For like a good 20 seconds. And you can even like you can get off a few shots while still invisible as well, which is
that's just absolutely nuts. Yeah, that's
because you would be what's it called? The model Eliminator, right?
Eliminates. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, I mean that's really nuts. I mean, I played a lot of Battlefield and stuff back in the day.
Battlefield, love that.
Yeah, when I was at uni, I got a bit too good to spend a lot of time playing it rather than doing uni stuff. And like sniper that always used to be absolutely ridiculous. Like because there's actually on Battlefield 1 is probably the worst one. There was a map where it was basically just 2 hills and a valley in between, and then those games just basically turned into sniper battles.
Yeah.
No one did anything apart from just snipe each other from either side. So as soon as you moved, you were just sniped, and it was just got to the point where the game was just entirely unfun.
Yeah.
But funny sometimes. You sit there and go, "Has anyone moved?" Nope. If you do, you're gonna get shot. There's literally always just
as soon as they see your head, you're done.
Yeah.
I love Battlefield 1. That was such a fucking good game.
Yeah, really good game.
Battlefield 1, I never did play. Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, 2042. I played all of them. But I mean, literally, like you said, I only snipe. I'm the guy that sits at the back in his spawn on top of a box, and I'm just like scanning like 1,000 meters away. Just I think I can roughly get you.
Oh yeah, I used to love the machine guns, like the big machine guns, and setting up, get a mate to like cover you, and then just absolutely just mow down waves of people.
Rinse
with
down sort of a corridor.
Yeah. There's on Battlefield 3, there was a map where it was like a yard with all the containers and the train on the top, and I worked out where the spawn point was. So, but what happened is if you get someone to cover you, covers up the track, you basically just set up the machine gun, and if the other people kind of sort out the other spawn points, everyone came from the same thing, and so I just literally had to basically just hold down the trigger until I had to reload, and just like mowing down people. I think I killed like a stupid amount of people. Getting like reported for this guy's hacking. I was like, no, I've just set up in an absolutely prime location here, bud. That's the problem.
He's hacking. No, he's got a bipod. That's it.
Yeah, he's got a bipod, and I've literally got an angle on every single time. Like it wasn't even that big. It was just a nice little corridor where everything had to walk through, but you could get off enough shots that you probably kill a few people.
God.
Oh, those were the days. Back at uni, don't have to worry about anything. Those were the days.
Everyone else going, oh yeah, COD's better. Nah, destructible environments every time.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, much, but I've never really played COD. I'm not gonna lie. I know people might hate me for that. I've never really played it. Never really got into it.
No, they can't hate you for not playing COD that much, or not playing it.
They probably would. There are
really?
people that are like obsessed. Yeah.
I can't believe that. I saw there's a Black Ops 6.
Yeah. I don't know how.
I don't know.
It's been reskinned more times than FIFA.
Yeah, I know.
It's done the same game. It's made a different environment.
I really enjoyed Black Ops when it first came out. I thought it was I enjoyed the story of it, but I'm like, for fuck's sake, come on, guys.
I think sort of Modern Warfare 2 was like my all-time favorite game. It was fucking fantastic,
so good.
I was still in secondary school, I think, at that point. But it was like just me and my mates just played it every single night. Loved it. And then Black Ops 1, great. And then just slowly from there, it just went downhill.
Yeah, I completely agree. Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1, pinnacle. Yeah. So fucking good. Absolutely loved them. Secondary school, just playing with your mates, like online.
And now it's like, now you can play as Nicki Minaj. Why?
What?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Shut the front door.
Why?
You can play
I feel like such an old man.
Sure you can play as Snoop Dogg as well.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
I mean, Snoop would be like too slow to respond, wouldn't he? Just be like so proper chilled out. Like he's got terrible reflexes.
It's basically just turned into Fortnite, but not. Yeah, just slightly more
Do
realistic.
you know what? I feel like everywhere, like a lot of games now, obviously not Space Marine 2,
They're not.
but a lot of like shooters now are just turning into Fortnite.
Yeah. Well, because they're not doing it for the players anymore. They're just doing it to get money.
It's just for them.
And
Yeah.
microtransactions make them the money.
Bastards. Bloody bastards. Like, I noticed that with Assassin's Creed. That definitely went that way. I absolutely love the Assassin's Creed story, and I got up to Valhalla. That's the one I'm on currently. I've literally just not gone back to it for a while. But fuck me, the amount of microtransactions are ridiculous.
Yeah. If you want to get all the gear, all the different types of gear and that type of stuff, I've just not bothered. I just like kind of do missions and bits and pieces like that.
Yeah.
But,
I replayed through Unity recently, and like the microtransactions in there are literally like, do you want to unlock where the treasure is on the map? Like that was the microtransaction. Everything else you got. It was great.
Yeah.
And then now it's, do you want to actually progress in the game? No, you got to spend £3 to get this sword that you need.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a bit nuts. I don't really like that part of it. I mean, to be fair, like I'm more than happy to just grind things out. To be fair,
yeah.
Kind of, but how decent. It's very, very good.
That's one of the great things about
the best games are things like Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2, for example. So I haven't actually finished Red Dead 2, and I do want to finish it.
I've not started it. I played Red Dead 1 when I was younger. Absolutely loved it. Didn't get to, but what I've seen of it, it looks fantastic.
I never even played like the story of Red Dead 1, but I always just played the multiplayer when I was younger.
Yeah.
I was like, I had no idea what was going on, but I had the best time.
Yeah,
mate. Story unbelievable. I'll tell you what was good as well. They did the nightmare, like the zombie one.
I remember that.
Oh my God, that was so funny. It was like that was even better than the actual game. I think in some ways it was so funny. Like the zombie part. Because they're like, this is exactly how like zombies in this kind of in the Midwest, like the Western.
When some games do it right, it just so well done.
It's so good.
Speaking. Obviously, we normally talk about tabletop stuff, but considering we're talking about games, have you guys seen the Star Wars Outlaws game?
I've heard it's good. I mean, it's pretty good considering. Like, obviously, I've had good reviews overall.
I heard it wasn't great. But
I've no idea. I've recently found out about it, and I was like, oh my fucking God, that sounds so good, but I've no idea what it's actually like.
Literally been a Star Wars fan since I was like 5, and always will be. But just watching some of the gameplay stuff, it just looks slow for Star Wars. I think it's probably my main gripe. It's like, it's just all of the movement. You just seem sluggish and
fair. I haven't really obviously played it, but I think I had the actual game and how it works itself. Like their concept of it's pretty good. That part's pretty good. I mean, I'd say it will be good. You could almost like adapt that and then make like a rogue trader kind of thing.
Oh my God, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Stop it, you slut.
That would be great.
You could just do that. Do you know what I mean?
Take some of the areas of Space Marine 2, just turn them into a different game. And the world building in that game is like, they've built so many little areas that even if you just changed it and ran it as a different thing, you wouldn't really notice that you're in the same area. It's just fantastic to have like a little rogue trader game.
Yeah, love that. Yeah, I mean, it does look good from the things I've seen. Obviously, the Unreal Engine they're using, Fire they're using. Right?
I think so, probably.
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, I mean, it's a fantastic engine. That's pretty good. I'll tell you what, I would actually quite like. It might be quite good for like a Warhammer game. Is almost on the basis of Mass Effect, like Mass Effect 2 and 3.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
One of my favourite games of all time, I would probably say. But doing it in that style where you kind of recruit someone, you have to upgrade your ship and all that stuff. So that would almost probably be better as a rogue trader thing. 'Cause you have all that interaction, you get some more crew, you upgrade your ship and stuff for missions and things like that. And obviously people can die and stuff in it. It also depends on what decisions you made. So that kind of concept would be really cool.
That would work. That would actually work really, really well, especially for that universe, that kind of thing. Put them together. Such a good game that would be. Yeah,
and you could easily do it. Like you could you could literally pretty much reskin like 2 and 3 and be like, oh, instead of like the Reapers, it's like literally the Tyranids.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we've got to take on the Tyranids, and like the thing you're trying to take out at the end is like one of the big bio ship things, like hive mind ship things, is a thing you've got to try and take out.
Yeah.
So you could definitely do that. I've just come up with a great idea. Anything now, just how do I speak to Games Workshop directly to get this over the line?
No, mate,
I mean, you have slightly explained the first mission of the campaign in Space Marine 2, but
Yeah. I mean, that's not that. I mean,
except
it's
we're
not
a Space Marine and not a rogue trader. That's the difference.
Yeah, but the difference is that it's not really the same, though, is it? Because it's not in the style of Mass Effect. It's not a Space Marine 2. That's what it's different. I'm right. I'm sitting there going, you're not really getting me because it's not Mass Effect. He goes, yeah, we've got Space Marine 2. And I'll be like, no. We need to make it the style of Mass Effect. Like, play the games, like, and you'll know what I'm talking about. It's good, honestly. That's what you need.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I would recommend. I think that would be a really good way of doing it.
I was going to say, Deno, so in terms of, you've got your, you've finished your Crypt Bomb now. Your, what's next on your hobby pile?
Hobby
Have you got
pile
anything else
would be
coming up?
Some Crooty stealth suits. That's
Nice.
up and coming. Then I mean, it'll just be building out.
What are you using for the crew stealth suits?
I've got some Saurus warriors on the way. So the little lizard men.
You've got some what? Sorry.
Got Sauros? Is that? I don't know. This is the
Yeah,
thing.
no.
Also, all these AOS terms. I don't know what they are.
Yeah, what is this? What is this shit?
It is a source, correct.
So,
I'll
thank you very much.
give you the nod.
Yeah, because they seemed about the right size, and then I'm essentially going to put like a stealth suit body, but as a helmet. I'm hoping
Nice.
if I can get it to work. But currently, bits are on the way from 3 different websites. Got like Bitsbox, got eBay, it's all different stuff on its way.
Cost you more than a normal kit, basically.
Oh, definitely, yeah, definitely. Oh, I will say with the Saurus Warriors, actually, I got them for 12 quid for 10.
Oh, that's good.
Which seemed really good. And then I saw literally the next day a box plate was like, oh yeah, brand new in box, sold for 26. I was like, well, I just got them I just got them on sprue, probably out of the combat patrol for 12 quid. So yeah, I'll have that.
Yeah.
Right, it's the way forward. We are the Wolves of Wall Street for a reason. That's why we do this. It's all about wheeling and dealing. There's always great deals out there. I mean,
I've got to say, one great thing about being an award winner, prize money. using those gift vouchers to fund the next kit bashing project. Oh yes,
nice.
So basically, what you're saying is it pays for itself. So you deal with the kit bashing.
So basically, what our listeners need to take the takeaway message is: be really, really good and just win a lot, and then you get a free hobby.
Basically,
yeah.
That's how it
so
works.
just do better, okay, people.
Just be me.
Yeah.
The end
you
of
can
the day,
beat
guys,
me for a small price of.
Yeah. My commissions are open.
Yeah.
But saying that though, Deno, you did say you'd done a commission for people, so.
I don't tend to do too many because I don't know. They just sort of take away from what I'm doing, like personally.
my prestigious award-winning time.
Yeah, I don't want anyone else to have award-winning things. They're for me. But like, I've made actually 3 gaunts. So my gaunt as Lord Solar, I made 3 of those so far. Which is quite fun.
Mate, looks so fucking good.
Absolutely.
Peachy was actually a big fan of that. I remember we were chatting about it before, and he was a really big fan.
That was awesome.
It's always fun because when he said like, "Oh yeah, I've seen that," I was like, "We know him."
Yeah. It's like
it's been like a meme with Leo DiCaprio and like Hollywood on the screen. It's like, I know that guy.
I had a surreal moment the other day. A mate of mine messaged me and he was like, "Oh, I was just in the Warhammer shop in Norwich and they were talking about you." I was like, "What?" And they went, "Yeah." He went, "Oh yeah, there was these guys talking about. Have you seen that guy's robot crew online? He's done some crazy things." And my mate walked over and went, "Yeah, I know him." And I was like, "In Norwich? It's just mad."
Almost quite literally the other side of the country. Well, he's literally the other side of the country from where you live as well.
Yeah, I'm down in the countryside just making models. As people always like in the seas talking about them.
Norwich is hardly a city. It's like one of the
I know.
smallest cities in the world.
I mean, anything that's not Devon is a city for me.
They have roads.
What are these?
Yeah, the Romans built them, mate.
Yeah. What are the Romans good for? Roads.
Roads, that's it.
Yeah, mate, that's one thing that makes me laugh is like every like little town you go to or play like the majority of places you go to in the UK, there's always a place called Roman Road.
Yeah,
it just makes me laugh. It's like
they just. I mean, they got everywhere.
like, come on, guys, let's mix it up a little bit, you know.
You just
I've just got the A2.
Yeah.
It's literally the original Roman road. That's what that's what it is. The OG.
Oh, God. Imagine if they went, one day this will be the A2.
And that A2. One day this will be the A2. And there were people like Matt Lewis living alongside of it. What a time to be alive.
Oh, mate. So it's oh, go on.
Let's say in resin, when you get the resin stuff and you have to like bend it, and I've got to work out a way to warm it up without snapping it. I'm now having this dilemma.
Yeah.
I've got this Roman commander. Look how wafty. Can you see how wafty and bent that sword is?
Oh, that's bad.
You got a saber, mate.
Look.
Super
It's
tough.
meant to be a great sword. Look at the fucking waver in it. Look.
Do you not use
There's
kettle
pills
water?
in it. They give blokes pills and stuff like this. Look at how bent it is. I can barely get it up. Look.
A mate of mine bought
That's what she said.
the Smaug model the other day. He
Oh,
showed
yeah?
us a picture. The amount
Wait,
of
are we
like,
talking about official Smaug as well?
official Smaug. He bought
Fuck.
official Smaug, and he was putting it together, and literally, it's half green stuff, basically, with all the gaps, all of the bent bits. He just had to fill in so much himself.
Mate, honestly, these models are like the details on them. Some of them are absolutely beautiful, and I'm like, oh, these are really, really good models. Like people would actually love these if they saw them. Those in plastic, like everyone would play this. Genuinely, I think everyone would play a bit more Middle Earth because some of these models
definitely.
are unreal. But these resin stuff, I'm looking at this bloody great sword. I'm like, what the fuck am I meant to do with that? Like honestly, like
The amount of times I see like cool reveals online, and then you look at the bottom, these resin miniatures, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I guarantee, like the ones that the Games Workshop have, they must 3D print them. There's absolutely no way
they've got to have the masters. Yeah, they're not painting the resin one. No way.
Absolutely not. Because these are like, I'm looking at these going, yeah, there's no way they could. Like, I don't know how I'm going to straighten this sword at all.
Oh, bollocks.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
So,
I just undone my super glue, and the nozzle is just like broken off.
It's snapped
and it's
off
still
on the
in there.
inside. I've literally
For
got
fuck's sake.
exactly the same super glue with the nozzle snapped off on mine as well.
For fuck's sake.
Well, do you know what I use?
Go on.
Gorilla Glue with nozzle and brush. That's what I use.
Nozzle and brush, wow.
God, it's lovely.
It's fancy.
So, mate, now
brush, you can exactly where you want it. You can don't have to like drip it. You can put exactly.
But I've got to say,
what if I want it on my hand?
Everbuild, this stuff is fucking good.
Yeah.
Links down in the description.
Yeah.
It's literally what Tool Station. I'm pretty sure I got mine from.
Mine was just eBay.
eBay, yeah.
Yep, eBay it.
Yeah.
Done.
Sainsbury's.
God, getting those nectar points as well. Oh god.
Yeah. Just put on the weekly shop with the missus. Oh, babe, pick me up a Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
Just sneak it in.
She's actually used to me. Used to me having super glue. I just get like 2 at a time. I just get two lots at a time. Occasionally, they obviously they go hard and they like kind of get too much air to them.
That's what she said.
I don't actually know what I just said, so I don't know.
You said they get hard.
They get hard.
Yeah. Doesn't happen around here.
How many people is she talking about in this situation?
Exactly. Hey. I really should get some clippers to try and undo this nozzle, but I can't find them.
Well, it sounds like you're sawing it off.
Yeah.
Like, you're literally sawing it off. Okay. So why is that sawing sound? What was he doing? I was like, oh, okay.
Sore subject, mate.
Yeah, I bet he saw after doing that.
It went hard, and then he tried to saw the end off. That's not a good combination.
No,
So
but at least I was
go
super
on.
good to stick it back on.
Yeah. One thing. What was I going to say? One thing that you spoke about last time. I think it was last time, Matt. Was the Ho Ho Hobby Vices.
Yes, it's coming up.
And it should be pending. It should be coming out. I just wanted to remind people of that as well. Like, get yourself involved. I don't know. Do you do Hobby Vices?
The last couple of years, I've done Secret Santa with like a group of like people I met on Instagram, things like that, and we've done it separately. So I didn't really have time to commit to Hobby Vices one.
Yeah,
but that's the thing because we've sort of got people in sort of Canada, Germany, a couple in England, that kind of thing. So I've got to try and send it out. So I just really have time to do hobby and stuff.
That's fair.
That is really cool, though, bud. What do you have like a specific thing that you normally do? Like, do you paint a model for each other, or is it just like a random?
Yeah, pretty much what we've done. Yeah, so just get sort of picked your person, and then normally we try to make something of that person's army or their style, that kind of thing. So I've had sort of from my friends, I've had someone got me a Votan Iron Master and painted it as one of the other characters from Borderlands, which is great.
Nice.
Painted it up as Marcus. And then I've had a Tau battle suit with like double fists, like which just looked fantastic. Like,
double fists,
Hulk hands,
like close combat Tau. So it's the best thing in the world.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Love that.
Yeah, I managed to do the sneakiest thing for one of my mates, who he makes basically he was at the time making like mushroom tree lords. And I literally went to the effort. I made a fake Instagram account, followed him, messaged him, and go, I really want to get into Age of Sigmar. Can you give me any tips? And then literally he basically told me how to make his army. And then I made my own. And then told him afterwards, and he went, wait, that was you? I was like, yeah, quite convincing. Yeah.
Oh,
nice. I like it.
Absolutely. That's a lot of commitment. I love that. I love that commitment to that.
Oh, it's so much fun. Yeah. And just getting, just to paint, one different model that was totally out of my comfort zone. It's great.
I like that. That's very cool. That is pretty good.
Yeah. Speaking... go on.
Go on. I was saying, also we had Hobby Vice and stuff. I've actually, on our side, I do enjoy it, like, never knowing what you're going to get. So the worst bit is they're like, put down things you'd want as well. And I'm like, well, I don't actually know what I want. I've bought everything I wanted. What do I do now? I'm just like, can you
honestly
get me some stuff?
I know everyone knows about it, but last year was my greatest year doing it. Oh my god. Yeah. The fact that I got you, just mate.
Thousands of people doing this.
Fucking hilarious.
How did you feel like having to keep the secret as well?
I was just like a kid. I just wanted to tell him. But then I was chatting to Rachel, like the Warhammer girl, for ages. Like we were just trying to come up with plans and stuff, and she was going fucking elaborate. She's like talking about getting t-shirts made with my face on it and stuff. And I was like, all right, let's calm down here, okay?
Yeah,
a coaster he'll use, but I don't think he's going to go out to dinner with a shirt of my face on.
No, your face is currently on my desk with €30 sitting on top of it. So.
You'll shit on the floor for €50.
Just how you spend most of your weekends.
Well, on your desk.
On my desk with €30
Yeah. You like, yeah.
Take that as you will.
Someone's got to pay for my hobby.
Well, yeah, there is that. There is that.
It's an expensive old hobby. Whenever I see anyone talking on Reddit, it's like, I want to get into Warhammer. First comment every time. It's an expensive and slippery slope. Or when someone says, how do I get into it for cheap? And the replies are just, you can't.
Listen to a Brushlicker podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll tell you some good tips.
Some Wolf of Wall Street tips.
Yeah.
Well, the tips from today have been win and be better.
Hey, we're very simple people with simple tips.
That's the way to
what
go.
we need. That's what we need. Just need simple people telling you simple things. Don't need to overcomplicate it.
There we go. Another
Exactly.
t-shirt idea.
There you go. Just don't overcomplicate it.
Simple people, simple things.
Yeah, 100%. That's the second tagline. After Warhammer, just a bit more casual. That's the next one. Simple people, simple tips. Sorry.
I was going to say, speaking of the old challenging minis or something different in terms of minis, Cryptic Cabin Bud.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I know I've seen some people speaking about it already, so I'm sure they're happy for us to talk about it as well. But they've reached out, haven't they? They've got in contact for October.
Yes,
Well, hey.
October. Here we go. Looking forward to it. Should be good.
Yeah, we've got some different models, especially for me, because I've not really painted many orcs before. I painted some commandos for orc commandos for old Matthew over there as a little gift, but I've gone for something different this time. And the challenge is free paint minimum. They give you free paint. Sorry,
free paint maximum.
Free paint maximum.
Yeah,
maximum free paints that they give you plus black and white.
Yeah.
Well, I can also then secretly announce that I've also been approached by them to do October as well.
3 of us. We're so cool.
Yeah.
We're all so cool.
Fuck.
Brilliant. Well, I'm not winning this one, am I? Fucking, there's no point. Sean, this is fucking back up again. This guy gets everywhere.
Just invited to all the parties and no one wants me there.
I was like, mine's going to be really well painted. And I'm going, fucking, that's not anywhere near as good. They're like, next thing you're like, he's king of the orcs. But fuck off.
This will be a thing. I'll just start an orc army after this. I'm just like, set me on the path.
You should start an orc army.
I'll just send you my orc army. There you go. Just fucking take it.
I've already done Space Wars and I've already done Tanith, so it's just the natural next step, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh my god.
I've got Skaven in here, Seraphon, Soulblight as well.
Okay, well I'm doing Seraphon. I got that.
Yeah, you got that. Yeah.
I'm just putting guns on them.
Yeah, fair. I mean, to be fair, like I've painted quite a few of my clan rats. I've still got another 40 semi-painted clan rats on my desk as well, because I needed to have a bit of a mental break from painting 60 clan rats. Yeah. But they are fun.
I had the same thing when I had to paint 40 Tanith for a tournament. I just had to speed paint, and then it just took it out of me. So then I painted my Riptide, and then I was like, okay, this is fine. I can go back to a bit more batch painting now. Yeah. Just needed that little break to do something. Yeah. Yeah,
you definitely need a bit of a break, just kind of mix things up. I've got literally about 6 projects on the go in the middle of my desk at the moment, just to kind of keep things fresh. I've got things I can constantly move to. But yeah, it's just one of those. You just want to. I don't actually like the colour green, generally speaking. It's the colour I paint the most. What that out. Honestly,
I was about to say, you've picked an Orc army and a Tanith army.
Yeah,
and Ranger cloaks as well.
Yeah, I've got Ranger cloaks. I've started painting my Croxigore, like a green for like crocodile green as well. So that's a.
I feel like you like green, mate.
I've got green. I've got that Scabbit's Claw pack for Skaven as well. They're green, obviously, because they're Plague Monk. So I'm like,
I think you might be lying to yourself when you say you don't like green.
Maybe I do like green. Maybe just like to be fair, I don't actually mind painting it. Green's a nice colour to paint. I think there's so many different things you can do with it, but I'm just a bit like it's just green, isn't it? I'm like, green everywhere. But
it's just green, isn't it? Yeah.
It's just green, isn't it? Like, my favourite colour is orange. But I don't actually think I've ever painted anything orange apart from a couple of Spaceballs ginger beards. I think that's about it.
Just word of advice: never paint an entire army yellow. It's just too much effort.
That does sound pretty jank, to be fair.
Yeah.
You got any special yellow recipes?
Oh yeah, on my Instagram page you can find a lovely yellow recipe. Lovely tutorial at Deno Miniatures.
And I will put it in the description, mate. It's all good. I mean, this is basically your episode now. Did you realize?
It is. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Yeah, no one else has turned up.
I know. That's how popular we are.
That's it.
Yeah. To be fair, but it is literally.
This is it. If anyone else comes in, we're going to say no. We're going to kick them out.
Yeah. How
Actually,
awkward would that have been if someone just turned up?
just at that moment. Yeah.
Just that exact moment. Fuck off. Oh, sorry.
I'll just slam the door in the face. That's it.
Just all of us turn off our cameras immediately. Like, nah.
Yeah. Sorry, you can't play here.
Yeah.
No shoes, no shirt, no entry, mate.
Yeah. Well, that was actually a reference from Mean Girls, so that's a. But it won't be a lot of people to get that who are going to be watching this. Trust me.
Burn the book, mate.
I mean, that's the crossover, isn't it? Brushlickers fans and Mean Girls fans.
100%.
Oh, 100%. See, he knows. He bloody knows.
Maybe we should get a T-shirt done where it's like on Wednesdays we paint pink.
We're gonna fucking run out of T-shirts, mate. Wayne's gonna be like, listen, lads, I can't stock any more T-shirts.
Yeah,
It'll just be on every day I paint green.
Yeah. Every day I do paint green. That is very true. That's the next. To be fair, I do need to make some more memes. Like you have me at terrain, which I quite enjoy.
Oh, mate, you have me at terrain. That's stuck actually. I was a big fan of it when you said it to me, but then everyone else has been enjoying it as well.
Yeah, I didn't actually think it was going to be. I mean, I did actually make the entire meme in about 5 minutes on the meme generator, but
It's the power of the meme generator.
the meme generator is the best thing that's ever been invented. The meme generator, I must say. It just brings hours of countless joy.
Do you know what brings hours of countless joy to me? Is when you get like Yoo-hoo glue or like this stuff, like crystal clear Gorilla Glue. There you go, a little plug for you there, Matt. And it just gets stuck and it turns into like this really stretchy stuff. And you can just peel it off. Yeah. Mate,
it's fun.
I could just that is my hobby, I swear.
PVA glue all over your hands, so you peel it off like primary school. Anyone else do that?
I always just looked at those kids and thought, they're weird.
Yeah, man.
Just sat in the corner peeling glue off their hand.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah. I also managed to convince the teachers that because I fiddle like pencils and stuff all the time like, on the desk, that to give me like blue tack. Some of the kids who had like ADHD and stuff, they'd just give them like blue tack and stuff to help them concentrate. And I managed to convince them that I think that would be really useful. And I just spent like lessons like making like little men and like just kind of like having like little battles on my desk and stuff like that.
Nice.
As far as I actually got an education, to be perfectly honest with you.
Got what degree in blue tack though, right?
Yeah,
100%. Like that's why my green stuff work is so good now.
Yeah.
It isn't. Don't worry.
Started at an early age. Blue tack.
Yeah, I started at such an early age with blue tack, and my skills have not developed from the age of 7. So,
because what you started so strong.
Blue tack, man.
Yeah. I'm so strong. I mean,
started off so strong. That's it.
It's all about the proportions. Yeah, it's all about
heroic scale, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Epic minutes. To be fair, when I was at primary school, and this isn't because I'm old, that our school just was old itself. I had like the old slam desk. But I know you used to like lift the. You probably never saw them, but like back in the day, they had like inkwell still in there.
We're not that different in age. How old are you?
30. I'm 33 this week, actually.
33. Mate, I'm like, we're not that. There's not much difference in our age.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like, cause some people might think, well, how old are you? Because I had like the old slam desk like things. You have to lift the desk.
I mean, I'm only 5 years younger than you, and we had like projectors and like smart boards. So there's a big gap in those 5 years where it went from wooden desks from the 1800s to smart boards.
I mean, it was a very small like school, like primary school, and it was old. To be fair, we did have projectors, a bit of the old overhead.
What with someone cranking it from behind?
Yeah. I was gonna say, I guess like, like we had the mix. We had like a projector and the old desk. I feel like there was like, listen, it's either new desks or projector. You can't have both.
Yeah, and that's how this rolled. I had temporary buildings that they obviously had for like 25 years. That people were
every school in the UK's got them.
Yeah.
The temporary big buildings that suddenly became the main rooms for every class.
Yeah.
Hilarious. I mean, silly. The ones at secondary school were an absolute state, to be fair, as well.
Even at my uni, they had temporary buildings as well.
it's just the people who invented those must be absolutely like multi-millionaires because
Oh,
every
mate,
single
yeah.
store in the country's got one, at least one.
A weekly rent on that? Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's now coming into your 46th year.
With interest going up each time as well.
Yeah, it would have been cheaper just to build a new building, love. But hey, you keep it there, mate. It's up to you.
Solve the economy, mate. There we go. Sorted. Done. Get rid of the temporary buildings. Actually use some bricks. Oh,
crazy times.
We're drinking whiskey out of this cup, and it's been absolutely delightful.
What cup's that, Matt?
Oh, it's just our Brush Liquors Club cup that you can get on our one of our merch websites. Mainly it's the spring one. It's a lovely cup, highly enjoyable. It does actually retain the heat very well as well. It is dishwasher safe, so you can put it in there.
It looks like you're doing an ad read.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love the fact that your marketing strategy is very enjoyable to use the cup.
Yeah, it is. Well, a cup can be enjoyable. Like if you're an avid tea drinker, what? Everyone at home has got a favourite cup. Is that right or wrong?
No, mate.
Tell me you're wrong.
But I also
you're the odd one out here, lad.
when I was a kid, so.
Everyone's got a favourite cup. Everyone knows everyone's got a favourite cup and they'll drink out of it. I guarantee if we ask someone like Peachy and go, Peachy, have you got a favourite cup at home that you like to drink a tea out of?
And that's when he plugs his new Peachy tip cups.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And he goes, there you go. Peachy Tips has got his cups. See? And I bet they're very big and I bet they're dishwasher safe as well.
But how well do they retain the heat? Because I've heard the brush
Well, this
do
is
that
the
very
big thing.
well.
Like retaining of heat, you want your tea to, especially when you've got kids and stuff, like you want your tea to retain at least 10 minutes of heat because there's no guarantee you're going to be able to drink it in the first 10 minutes of it being made. So it's a key thing you have to really worry about when it comes to cups.
Okay. We'll make sure we spread the word, mate.
Everyone knows Brushing Club is the #1 mug podcast. We just love talking about mugs.
Yeah. We're not even talking about cups. We just get all different types of mugs on here.
Yeah. Oh, mate.
The next week I'm going to come with a big Sports Direct one.
Oh
yeah, mate.
Yes.
Everyone's got one. Surely.
That's a proper. I call him a proper uncle mug. I feel like everyone's uncle always drinks out of a massive Sports Direct mug.
I don't even think they sell them anymore. I feel like
no, I've not seen them for ages.
They're just.
I reckon they'll be well expensive on like eBay.
Oh, probably, yeah. But like,
just
rare,
from like the amount of the amount of material used to fucking put one together.
Yeah, it's literally a pint of. It's just short of a pint of tea, I think, or coffee you have like this.
Bloody hell.
It's a lot of tea and coffee.
That's a lot. That is a lot, mate.
And for Sports Direct as well, they're not really tea drinkers. They're not promoting tea in Sports Direct, so I don't know why.
Sports Direct.
Yeah, they're all like realistically, they're all like kind of man bags and prime, aren't they? Really, more than
It's quite sad to go into a Sports Direct now though and just see like a game just tucked away in the corner now. It's like so sad. So I occasionally get cheap Warhammer in there, but it's just sad to see.
Sports Direct.
Yeah.
What?
Because games in the back, and occasionally they've got cheap Warhammer.
I thought that's what you said. I was taking a few minutes to cognitively process that information.
What? Not around my neck of the woods, mate.
Get yourself to Sports Direct, man.
My prefrontal cortex could not put the fact that you said game and Sports Direct and Warhammer all together.
Yeah. I had the greatest moment. I went in there because the game employees, they don't know Warhammer, they don't know how it works. They didn't unpackage the GW paintbrushes, so I managed to get 6 paintbrushes for £3, and I did buy 4 packs of them. It was meant to be £3 a brush, and they just didn't unpackage them.
Listen, that's this week's fucking Wolf on Wall Street.
Yeah, see if you can get it. Yeah.
That is pretty good.
I bet they thought, fuck me, the margins on these are really bad.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah, we bought these in for like 15 quid. Send them for 3.
Do you reckon they just thought loads of people were nicking them and they're just really popular? Like, I feel like people are nicking these left, right, and centre. They're really popular.
Yeah, I was like, as soon as I went in and saw them in a pack, I was like, I'm gonna have them.
Nice.
I mean, that's one way of doing it.
Yeah, I've absolutely ruined every single one of them though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good for. I'd use them type of things for like metallics, for doing ones with.
Yeah, they became,
Yeah,
I think, my texture paintbrushes. Slop
Yeah.
it all over, cover it in sand and PVA glue.
Works beautifully.
Oh,
Nice. That's just what you need. That's all you need in your life, really. So you need a variety of brushes. You want some good ones and bad ones. Another tip, small tip from us tip masters.
A brush with a small tip is always what you want as well. So.
Yes, you do. Yeah, so sometimes actually you need a bigger brush that ends up with a small tip. So my size 4 was with the smallest tip on it.
Really?
What?
Yeah, I recently bought, I think, a 00. Just very precise.
Yeah, see, I think it all depends what you need. Because I find the 4's got lots of volume, but it's very, very narrow. But the 00 is very good for very fine details. It depends what you need to use it for. So, Sean, I don't think you're laughing. We're literally called Brush Lickers Club. Clearly, we know something about brushes. Like,
if we didn't, it would be weird.
It's just like it went from such a bizarre Sports Direct game conversation to the fucking internets of brushes. It's just like the transition was crazy.
Well, that's what we do here. We go right down to the
I'm just looking at. I bought these 2 years ago, and there was about 15 more 2 years ago. It was like a pack of 20 brushes from Salute, and I just use whatever.
Yeah.
Just grab anyone. That'll do, donkey.
When I finally bought some good brushes the other day, like a couple of months ago, it literally it was like a game changer. I suddenly realised actually there is something about good quality brushes here.
It does make a difference, yeah. Having some good brushes does help. It doesn't make you a better painter, but it gives you a better tool to do the things
it's the
you
control, I think.
I think I'm going to have to probably look that. I probably would have to invest, maybe, see how it goes with some better brushes.
Bought a couple of the Raphael brushes. Like, I think
the Ninja brushes.
Well, 14, 15 quid each, something like that. I only bought.
Are they not the? Yeah.
Yeah, I only bought 2 of them, and I was like,
yeah.
But I mean, the level of just having a fine point that doesn't just immediately fray.
Yeah. No, definitely, I agree with you. Having a decent brush is pretty good. I mean, I've got Marty's Opus ones. I've had those, but actually, I ruined the first ones mainly, but only because I didn't know how to look after them properly.
I did exactly the same with my set. Yeah.
So if you don't know how to look after them properly, then you can bollocks them up pretty quickly. But I've now got a lot better at looking after how to look after them and stuff. So and a bit of master's brush stroke goes a long way too.
Gents, any tips for people looking after brushes then? Because I'm from the other end, I use very cheap brushes. These and I use brush soap every now and again to keep them in order, but I'm not really bothered about my brushes. Any tips for keeping good brushes in order from you two?
I'd say main thing is not letting it get into the ferrule at the end.
Yeah.
As soon as it gets past the whole bit of the brush and dries in that end, it'll immediately fray. If you can just almost have I've almost got a mixing brush, which I don't care about. Mix the colours with that one, and then just dab the end with my nice brush what I need, so it never ever.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, don't overload your brush is a massive one. But if you get it past there's meant to be a belly of the brush. I mean, on the really small detail ones, you basically don't want to get really much past the tip, really. Is what I would say. Obviously, you use water to thin some stuff down as well, so it doesn't cake into the brush. I tend to find and just thin the paint out a little bit. And I literally dip mine. I kind of do what I'm doing, and then pretty much just quickly whack it in a bit of water, and then get out of the previous paint
constantly,
straight away after it.
Cleaning it, constantly washing it out next bit,
Yeah, and then to be honest, I don't regularly clean my brushes all the time. I've got some master's brush soap and stuff, but getting something to paint purge. I've got some a little bit of paint purge from Marty's Opus, which is quite good if it gets some really stubborn stuff. To be honest with you, if you want to go a bit more bold, you can even use a bit of white spirit or something like that as well, which will help break it down. If you're happy that you want to do that, then obviously do that. Next side of it is obviously I've got some master's brush soap as well, which kind of really is an amazing product. I've had mine for ages and ages and ages and haven't run out. So
it lasts forever. That stuff, it
lasts forever, and the change it has on your brush and where it was to what it makes it turn into is just night and day. So Yeah, I think there's the main ones. Just don't put too much paint in your brush. Constantly keep using water to clean everything out of it, especially with swapping between stuff. And yeah, maybe get worthwhile having like a half decent paint purger if you want to do that, or at the very least get some decent brush shape like Masters, which you can get on like Amazon or something like that. But
it's so cheap as well for what it does.
Yeah,
So
I mean, would you rather keep buying like paintbrushes for like 10, 15 quid, or would you rather spend like what, 9 quid on a pot of Masters brush,
which will literally last forever?
Forever. Yeah, I'll have retired from painting before I probably end up finishing using this one.
And then sell it on, and you'll probably get the money back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'll probably start making it something like that. It'd be like on eBay for like £100 a pot or something nuts.
Yeah, again, just vintage.
Speaking of brush soap, I would give a shout out actually to our wonderful supporters over at Cryptic Cabin, because they didn't sponsor us or anything. I bought their dry brush set. They done like a synthetic and a natural dry brush set. I bought the bundle, and it come with a brush soap, and I use it for the dry brushes. And mate, really good, really happy with that actually. So it's a pretty decent brush soap. So another
dry
option
brushes
there.
Especially, I feel they get caked up quite easily because you obviously go mad with them. But yeah, brush soap on them is brilliant.
Yeah,
I do love a good dry brush. Dry brush is fun.
Yeah,
I ain't doing enough.
I've just adopted slap chop to no end recently.
Oh yeah,
Rob. Do you know what I love? The fact that Rob, the non-painter, really is like the most successful painting video out there. That's just fucking gold.
That's because let's be honest. Most people want to be able to get things on the tabletop as quickly as possible to look as good.
Completely agree.
And that's how it works. So he's done it like that's exactly what people want to say. They go, "How can I make this look pretty good, but with minimal effort?" Slap chop. There we go.
Slap chop. Yeah. Contrast paint. Yeah. So easy.
Yeah, it does work. Contrast paints with that. What a combination.
And that's the thing. If you want to up it the next level, then you add highlights and things like that to it. Or But I mean, just to get things on the table, get them painted. Such a good technique.
Yeah, so
brilliant.
Good. Yeah, so good. And as well, because it obviously then shows you where you can highlight as well. Because obviously, when you do it properly, you can then, if you do want to go back, you can be like, oh, that's where I would highlight. So if you then painting the other things like later down the line, you want to maybe do it in like a more traditional kind of method. You'd be like, oh, okay, well, when I did that, that's where that had highlighted. So that's where the white would hit or the grey would hit. And you go, oh, that's why I need to make the lightest part.
So sets you up for the rest of it. So
yeah, 100%. Yeah, that definitely does. It's pretty good from that point of view. So
that is literally what I've been working on. Actually, sitting here is just doing all like the overbrushing or like the undercoating for the slap chop of my 15 or so Rangers and my AOS like kit bash guys to be the, I can't remember what it is, Cities of Sigma. They've got the massive great swords, the elves. Just been literally just overbrushed about 30 models, and so now just chuck on the like contrast and stuff. Perfect.
There you go, tabletop ready.
Yeah, 100%.
Pretty decent.
That's the thing. I've got a thing in my head where I can't play with unpainted models.
I'm exactly the same.
Yeah, it's like don't mind whatever anyone else has facing me. That's fine. Well, but me personally, I just can't. I can't do it.
That's like my goal is to always put painted and based models on the tabletop, just because I like the look of like my army being like complete, if that makes sense.
Oh god,
but I get it. Obviously, people out there that are like, what's that?
I've literally pretty much 90% of the games I think I've played have had some unpainted models, but I think that a lot of that is I wanted to get playing, to be fair. So I just cracked on playing. So I didn't actually have a time. So when we play, for example, Sean,
mate, most of yours was painted though.
Not everything was though.
No, I know not everything was, but you had a fair old chunk of it painted.
Yeah, but not everything was painted. That's what I mean. I've never got everything painted. I've always got whatever. I don't think there'll ever be a time. Well, actually, apart from when I went to LGT, and I had to have everything painted. That's how many times. And I had to have everything painted. I actually did have everything painted. and I did, and that's with Rach giving me a hand as well because she painted up some Meganobs for me, bless her, to help me out. I was like, "Can you please paint me up some Meganobs? I'm really struggling. I've got to paint 1,500 points in 2 months." Which wasn't a great idea because I hadn't even built the stuff either, so that was great. But yeah, she massively helped me out with that. I mean, my scheme was literally black, white, and a bit of red, so it wasn't even that complex. I still. And obviously green.
Yeah. Your favourite colour?
My favourite.
Yeah, come on, don't be silly.
We
already knew it was there, mate.
Well, Dino, what's your favourite colour then? What are you saying? What's your favourite colour?
Probably purple or orange, to be honest.
Yeah, so orange is my favourite colour, but what's your favourite one to paint?
Favourite one to paint at the moment is this like teal blue.
Yeah, that's a lovely colour.
It's genuinely just like Croxagore scales contrast paint, and then little bits of highlight. But absolutely love that blue. Comes out so nicely.
That's good blue.
Yeah.
Show me, what's your favourite colour to paint?
I would probably say red.
Red? Okay.
Yeah. Like I don't have a lot of like red models, but I have a lot of like red incorporated into it, like to like break schemes and stuff, especially from a contrast.
Like red capes and things like that.
Yeah, it really like stands out really well. Complements a lot of different colours, and the pigment, if used like a contrast-based paint, is really high normally, so it takes to Slapshot really, really well.
That's true. Very good point.
Yeah,
I'll allow it.
Thanks, mate. Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah. Just how you roll.
And I think another thing is like having like a silver or a gold, like to just quickly get metallics done, like not worrying about going crazy on different highlights or whatever. Like if I'm doing a say like a sword handle or something, it'll be gold, and I might just do a quick dry brush of silver over the top to highlight it, and it's done.
Yeah, nice and easy.
Works.
Just stands out.
I massively do love a bit of Valley Joe air metals.
Oh, mate,
so smooth. Go on.
All that reminds. Have you seen Squigmar is bringing out a Valley Joe collab set. He's bringing out 3 sets.
Is it?
Nice.
Yeah, obviously yes. For those that don't know, it's Vallejo or Vallejo or Vallejo. But Valley Joe is the official name that they're too embarrassed to use. It goes back to the 18th century when a small Welshman from the valley called Joe decided to make his own paint brand. And unfortunately, exactly, Joe moved out to Spain because he had enough of the shitty weather in Wales. He said it rained too much by all. And so he moved out to España, and he was like, I'm going to start selling paint. And then all of a sudden there's a, Senor, what is you're doing? He's like, oh, I'm Valley Joe, and this is my paint. And then, Vallejo? CEO, Vallejo, all right. And that was it. Hence, in 1826, Valley Joe Paints was born.
I mean, that story just came so naturally. How could it not be true?
Yeah, it really did. I genuinely think you might actually have to do a short of that. That'd be quite good.
Yeah,
and tag them in it to see what they say.
That's our official sponsorship marketing a pitch.
Yeah. We'll never be sponsored by
Valley Joe Paints.
Yeah. Maybe they could send us one bottle like rebranded. It's just Valley Joe.
Mate, that would be such a hobby goal. That'd be like,
that would be good.
I'd be like, that's it, I've made it.
Valley Joe Paints. Well done.
Yeah,
that's
good.
Just the way it goes.
But speaking of paints, go on.
No,
you go. I was just going to go quickly. While I was talking about paints, have Deno, have you got a favourite paint brand, mate?
Oh yes.
What's the award-winning painter, the King of Tanith, favourite brand?
AK Interactive is my absolute go-to now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
basically picked up a few in Element Games once, and just the consistency of them have been absolutely perfect. And it's that they're so matte paint, like so matte.
Oh, okay.
Love it. Absolutely love it. I'm slowly replacing my GW paints with.
Nice.
I would be of the anything. So I've got so far got literally rusty gold and old gold, like a bit of gold. I saw it. I saw Jose, what's his face, use some for some of his Saurus and the gold he was using for that. I was like, that looks really good. Oh, maybe I'll get some of that. Put some on. I've got like a little skinky or like a test model. And then my God, like the golds and the consistency, like the paint and everything.
They're metallics.
Beautiful, like it was such good colour. Like, and
So
it's
nice.
just so nice that it goes on. Like just tiny bit of water to it, wax it on. It's beautifully matte. It's just so nice straight out of the bottle. Just because I've had to like use a load of matte varnish for when I did my Madrigal just now. Because it's
Wait,
so,
you had to use matte varnish or Matt's varnish?
both.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
Such a shit joke. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
But before we'd even talked about the varnish, so back of my head I went, he's gonna say a shit dad joke when he does it. It was just coming. It's just, I still walked into it and was shocked. Like that. What? Why?
Oh mate, over a year we've been doing this, Matt. Come on.
Yeah, I know. Over a year. No, it's 6 months, isn't it? Yeah, 18 months now.
Is it? Wow.
Yeah, boy.
Wow.
Well done. We've stayed together almost as long as Oasis. Need to stay around for the reunion. So.
I really thought I had a cutout through my from my mic, from my speakers, and I thought you said ISIS.
No, they've been around for longer. They've really united over the last years.
I was like,
they've outdone Oasis, yeah.
Yeah. They've outlived Oasis, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Arguably as frictious as Oasis, to be honest with me, but. But yeah. Anyway, back to AK Interactive.
Yeah.
That was a fucking segue, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, I would agree. They're good.
Yeah. Annoyingly, the only thing is I can't replace my Votan scheme with AK because I've like locked in like 6 different yellows that make up my yellow with GW, and so I've got to stay with it.
Yellow intensive.
Oh yes, yeah. It's almost too many steps, but it's the way I found gets the best yellow.
That's fair. I've heard a lot of pink is meant to help with there.
When I made my tutorial for yellow, I mean the amount of comments that literally went, "Oh my God, how to paint yellow? Start with yellow." It's like my first step of my tutorial is spray it with yellow. And it was like,
I mean,
sure,
probably would work.
Yeah,
I mean that's the only reason I got half decent yellow with my Armenian tanks was just like airbrush it through. Because the best coverage you're going to get is basically just get a nice airbrush, makes it nice and even.
Yeah,
nice light coat. That would do over the top of that. Beautiful. That's nice. But yeah, otherwise, don't ever do over black. Whatever you do, no one paint yellow over black ever. Unless you're a sadist, don't bother. Like, there's no point. You might as well, if you do that, you might as well just chuck it in the pot of biostrip straight away and just start again because you're wasting your time. You've wasted your time there.
You're about 12 layers of paint at that point just to break through the black.
Yeah. I mean, you've basically got a Terminator because that's how thick the paint will have to be on top of it to get over. You turn your Primaris into a Terminator. That's a secret life hack. If you want to get cheap Terminators, just get the normal ones and just whack a load of yellow over black.
Dunk them in yellow. That's it.
Yeah.
No way it's going to be cheap, mate. The amount of yellow you need.
No, I don't know. Let's find out. Joe, how much yellow do we need?
I probably have gone through about 6 pots of different yellows just on this.
Oh wow,
that's pretty impressive.
I mean, 4,000, maybe 5,000 points. I think up there on the shelf.
Nice,
fair few.
Because what does Votan? What do they run like now? Are they a horde army and a specialist army? Like, what's the typical body count?
It's more specialist. The way I run them as a lot of small units and just get the most out of it. So I basically, every list that I've built for them has basically I can cover anything that's coming towards me. I can do anti-horde, I've got anti-vehicle, I've got scoring, and that's how I love them. But I mean, to be honest, because there's so few models and so few units, that you can run them as anything.
Okay.
I could take all melee if I wanted, just go half guard and berserks. I could go like entirely bikes and land forts, and it would still work.
I absolutely love the look of the bikes. I was so tempted just to do a pure bike army.
Yeah,
But I was just worried about being completely nerfed because I thought it looked fantastic.
the fact that they're so fast really outdoes like how slow the army is. Like in other senses, like 5-inch movement on everything else, but then you get the bikes. It's like 9-inch scout move and then 12-inch movement. You're halfway up the board turn 1 already.
Oh shit!
That's some serious pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean, what have you lost? Your marbles?
Oh, thanks.
They've been gone for a while.
The little trumpet has fallen off for this guy, and then I just rolled over the end of the trumpet and it broke off. For fuck's sake!
You're such an idiot.
Oh, sorry, got it.
Well,
I think it's it. This.
Well, that's
For
annoying.
fuck's sake! So
It's going to be a
annoying.
really
You're about to hear the
bum
next
note on
5
that
minutes
horn.
of Sean swearing. We'll quickly do a quick interlude here while Sean starts swearing.
Lucky that
Actually, that's a good time to cut to our sponsor, Warbay. Here we go.
That's right, mate. It's already been put in about 6 minutes ago. I'm
Oh,
joking.
okay, sweet, yeah. No, you probably will, because you do this every single time. I leave a lovely little cutscene, and he does it every single time. He mugs me off. Honestly, Joe, it's getting to the point where it's actually embarrassing now. It makes me look like a right dickhead.
Just needs to be cutting you off halfway through a word. Perfect.
Yeah. Oh.
Here's my myself. Now it's time for Mr. Ross Monster.
Yeah. Because what I'll do is I'll make sure the next plug is your voice as well, cutting into your own voice. Like, cut yourself off.
Just sounds like you've confused yourself and just gone off on a tangent yourself talking about something.
I don't need any assistance with that either. That's the problem. Like, I sometimes sit here and go off on a chain of thought. My brain then goes into I was thinking about something else over there, and then it branches off into other things. It's like the multiverse, basically, where it branches off into different realities and that sort of thing. That's what happens in my brain.
I was going to ask you, what was it you was going to mention before I mentioned about the paint thing?
Oh, no, I remember.
Oh,
I remember.
Oh, good. What is it?
I was going to ask Joe some of the Brush Hair Club questions as well.
Oh, all right. Yeah, go for it, mate.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, well, we've got to ask the sausage question, haven't we?
Yeah, of course. Don't be silly.
So Joe, as this is now your episode, we obviously we have to make sure we get the questions in. But obviously, one of the key ones is when you have a sausage dinner, how many sausages do you have, and then what do you have it with?
Oh, see, I'm only a 3 sausage boy.
Okay.
Sort of I feel that's a mid-range amount of sausage.
But what type of sausage
mid-range?
Yeah, and what type of sausages are you having? Because obviously there's a variety of sorts, and obviously they come in different shapes and sizes.
Gotta say, I'm a Lincolnshire boy.
Okay.
Ooh, good choice.
It's got a bit of flavour to it.
Yeah.
Love that bit.
Like that.
Bit of mash. Been having toad in the hole quite often recently. Gives it a bit of something else.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Sort of upper class sausage meal, I feel. Toad in the hole.
No, is it really? I don't think so, is it? It's just Yorkshire pudding and sausages with a bit of mash in it,
yeah?
No?
I mean, I'm down in Devon. That's upper class, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'll take whatever. Like, I'll just say sausages and Yorkshire puddings, basically. I'm in. So.
Oh yeah. Go for it any day. But yeah, I'm a.
Do you put the mash in? Is it a mash in job or is it a mash on the side job?
I'm a mash on the side job. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I feel that'd be a step too far because then you cover in the glory that is the toad in the hole.
Maybe you didn't know, but the best bit is you don't know where the toad is.
This is true. You might have
all
unlocked
of
something.
Out of nowhere, you get a mouthful of toad. So.
That's what she said.
Why? Why is she saying that?
Hi.
It's the warts.
Just keep saying it looks like a toad.
It's warty. Should get that checked out.
What did you have any other question? We've done the sausage question.
I'm trying to think whether. So you briefly mentioned about obviously kind of getting into Warhammer and stuff, and your friends dragging you in. But it sounds like you had some stuff as a kid. So, what was your stage 1 of getting into, and what's your stage 2 getting into it?
It was literally, I think, year 5 or 6 of primary school. we had a Warhammer club, which was
Nice.
it was one guy who had some models, and then a couple of us came along and he tried to teach us how to play. But honestly, after that, I only played it a little bit. I painted a couple of Rangers. I think I painted 2 Warriors of Minas Tirith. Just basically dunked them in chrome, and that was it.
Yeah.
I mean, that is, I think, still the paint scheme now. So
Yeah, it's no different. It's black and silver. That's it.
perfect. I was on the right track many years ago.
Yeah.
But then I basically just forgot the Warhammer existed for 20 years, and then COVID came along. A mate of mine bought me, I think, the AOS starter kit, where you got three little Stormcasts, and I sort of put off doing it for ages. You got it for Christmas. Put off doing it for ages, and then I just had one day where I was like, I kind of feel like doing this again, or giving it a go.
Nice.
And it started, and then painted one model, and then we basically went, oh, okay, like this, let's do it a bit more, and got a box of Necromunda, because we were like, we'll ease into it. We'll start with Necromunda. So we all got a box each, painted those up in a day, all of us, and then immediately, I've never played Necromunda from that point because the painting had me hooked. And I think the next week I went and bought the Space Wolves Combat Patrol. And I was that was it. I was in. Yeah.
That's a 2-foot challenge up to your knees at least. I absolutely love that.
And is that when you decided I'm going to become a world-class painter?
I mean, that's only come recently, really. Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Back yourself.
I mean, the most surreal thing was just randomly starting the Instagram page. Just to show off the random stuff that I was posting. Literally was posting those Necromunda models that I painted. And from there, I was like, suddenly I was like, oh my god, this got 25 likes. It's like, this is madness. I've literally just painting in my room and 25 people have liked this thing. And now it's just evolved and gone a bit crazy.
I mean, what are you on now? Like 13, 14,000 people?
15 and a half, mate.
Huh?
15 and a half.
Oh, 15 and a half. Jesus, I'm well out of date. Jesus, but that's absolutely nuts. But that's absolutely wild. Because I remember, also, I chatted to you a couple of years ago, and you started doing your Space Wolf stuff, and I was asking. I remember I don't know how we were chatting about some Space Wolf stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then, and obviously, I think you was aiming on 2,000 then. And
I mean, if that, I think.
Like literally shot for the roof. It's like been absolutely wild. Like,
I mean,
obviously for good reason.
I basically had the same experience like you and me had there, but me and Maverick's Paint. So I'd spoken to him a fair bit. I was on 1,000 followers. He was on 5,000. Now he's on like 120,000.
Yeah, that's
and it's
wild,
like,
isn't it?
That's got
his
mad.
Space Marine stuff is just ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's just fantastic. Everything he does,
so
fantastic
good.
Work.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. I think as well, because it was what the type of painting does, it like kind of goes across from Warhammer to other gaming systems as well. I think that's why it's been done so well too. Because people look at that and go, "Look, I can apply that to anything I do." Which I mean, you can do that with most of them, Warhammer stuff. But I think when you see the repertoire, what you can do, I think people will pick up on that and go, "Look, I can do that on this and this and this and this and this."
It works. It just works so well. It gives everyone basically something that they can grab from it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, I mean that's something. Some of the creativity and the thought process behind some of his stuff is nuts. So yeah, like he's pretty sick. So yeah, definitely. If you're not one of the 120,000 people who do follow him, please make sure you do because they're pretty good.
I'm sure you would have seen his stuff anyway, like the Marines with like the melter holes and stuff in them.
Yeah, I mean, hugely gone viral and everything.
Yeah,
exactly.
Just appear everywhere basically at this point. Yeah.
Definitely, I mean, even if you probably clicking the Discover button, if you click the Discover button on Instagram, I guarantee you probably
it'll pop up.
2 or 3 scrolls will be one of his stuff. I would imagine.
But speaking of creators and stuff, is there anyone? This is just for general now, just in general. Anyone seen or caught anyone like's work recently that they've enjoyed watching, or any YouTube channels or anything?
I have to get my phone up on this.
I mean, I always will go back to Pete the Wargamer, all the time.
Could you tell him how to do it? It makes sense.
I do. I've got to make sure I keep him in line.
Hey, up your game, mate. Come on.
Yeah, no,
Stop
that's
leaving the
his
half brush
stuff
full.
is
Yeah, even just watching through his stuff and just seeing how he comes up with an idea, and then just going, okay, I think I can just apply his kit bashing stuff to mine in a way, like not copying an idea, but just the process.
being
of how he does
inspired.
it. Oh, definitely. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it almost is like I got to a point where I watched his things. I was like, I need to up my game. Like,
Yeah.
what he's put together. It's like I feel that I can do something like this, but I need to up my game and get to that point.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good, to be fair. I'll tell you who I have been looking at. Have a look. There's because I've been doing a lot of Middle Earth. One called Middle Earth Painting. He's a very, very good. Like unbelievably good, I think. Because if no one's ever actually looked at kind of Middle Earth models, they're smaller, like quite significantly from all the Warhammer ones as well, and it's getting some of the detail is really hard.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at his Gimli
he's
at
got
the
some
moment.
really good stuff. Like, I'm not saying it's not like eye popping good, but you see the detail and like getting the eyes in, for example. Obviously, they tried to do a couple of eyes before we came on, or as it came on, and absolutely like I think it's just really neat, really good, really concise. And I've just been looking at that, going, look, that's a aspirable paint job for anyone, really.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what, I've just clicked to discover. There's one called Christian Goebbels painting. He's got an NMM Dante, and it looks the absolute business.
Oh, that's one I'd point out is so Alec, he's in our gaming group and he's like absolutely such a lovely guy, but he's massively into his Middle Earth and he's an amazing painter. It's Max Minis. You've already followed him, Matt. He done an amazing Osgiliath board build. But he's just an absolutely fantastic painter. And to see stuff like in person is just you just don't want it. Sometimes you don't want anything to like die. It's so nice.
Yeah, I get it all the time, mate. So I'll tell you, it's all of is that Max Miniatures or just Max Minis?
Max Minis. It's an underscore Max Minis.
Oh, right, because there's Max Miniatures as well, and Max
There's a lot of them. Yeah, I'm
Miniatures
looking
is
at
an
them now as well.
unbelievably good painter as well.
Oh, I'll be 2 secs.
So definitely go and check that out as well. If not, because it's very, very attractive. So yeah, definitely check that out as well. There's nothing. I love finding new painters, to be honest with you.
Oh, same. Yeah.
Of all sides. I love finding the new people when like new people come up. You see like people are just starting Instagram and stuff. And some of them are really good painters already, just haven't ever really done it. Love going onto the news and just seeing seeing new people, new painters and stuff like that.
Yeah, just see what they're coming up with and fresh ideas, things like that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just I think as well, when you're first getting into doing it as well, you're not quite sure, and everyone's very nervous to put things out there. And I think sometimes just kind of having some people kind of be like, oh, that's actually pretty good, mate, and that's actually looking out for it. It does make a big difference because you kind of gives those people kind of getting in or dipping their toe in, they give a bit of confidence to go for it, I think. So kind of like feel like I'm doing like a public service at the same time by kind of being like, oh yeah, go for it, it looks good.
Yeah, they especially people coming into it, just that little boost from someone else means so much. Yeah,
100%. Yeah,
it's like even like at the local stores and things when we've had like display shows or Armies on Parade last year. Like one of the people that was displaying, it was like an 11-year-old kid there, wow. And it was like, yeah, go for it. It's like show off your army. Why not? He got second place as well. And it was like, love that. How good will that feel for that kid? And it's like, 100%. Yeah.
Imagine how good he's going to be as well by the time he gets to like be an adult. Like if he's doing that at 11 getting seconds, that's going to be unbelievable.
It's perfect. So it was like, get on, mate. Yeah, go for it. And then I was just like, I sort of took in a bit of extra time to like look at his models and talk to him about it. It's like, how did you do that, mate? And he was loving it. It was great. It's just that little bit extra. Why not?
Love that stuff. I absolutely love that stuff. I mean, I love seeing people's stuff what they're working on. For example, I love it on our Discord and people putting the works in progress and just showing what they're doing. And
oh, mate, it's so good.
Massive variety of stuff. It's so good.
That's the thing. You still got the umbrella of minis and wargaming, but in that, so many different things that people are doing.
Yeah. And I think that's a good thing. And obviously we talk about Warhammer and stuff quite a lot, but generally anything, like people want to paint anything and want to put it in the group and that.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, just chuck it in there. I love seeing all painting now. It's a thing I really do enjoy, is seeing other people's work. It's probably one of my favourite things to do now. Especially as I've had a bit less time with work and life and doing other stuff. Almost kind of getting it, like kind of from almost getting like a bit of hobby pleasure from other people. Like, I feel like I'm vicariously living while watching other people do their work to some extent. So it's great. Like seeing, like, obviously look at Deno's stuff, and we have like Viking Dave does his stuff. And,
stuff is gorgeous.
So bloody good.
Mayor, like Mini Mayor and stuff is like in the Discord as well. He does some pretty good, really cool stuff. And then you've got kind of people who've been doing a few competitions like Deno Miniatures and stuff like that are in there. So some really cool stuff that people are putting in there and banging stuff. I've forgotten other people. I do apologise, those people. I'm sure I'll remember some of your stuff at some point. But
it's one of the things, you know the work, but you just forget the name.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen so much stuff in there. Like I've dropped the brush sugar emoji about 1 million times. So over the last kind of couple of months. So definitely doesn't get missed. Do see everything in there, and some real artists in there. Are you an artist?
Oh, for sure.
Are you an artist? So, but yeah, he's thoroughly must say.
But I think that's it's a nice summary. The last final question we have for you, Mr. Deno, Mr. King of the Tanith land. Do you?
Just the look on that face every time. Priceless.
Do you lick your brushes?
Oh yes, I do.
Oh yes. Fantastic. Ladies and gents, we knew he was in the club. He's in the Discord. He's our field general out there, Mr. Deno. He's been absolutely smashing it, and we are proud to have him in a brush licker club. And I think that
I'm proud to be it.
Oh, thanks. Do you know what? It was meant to be a hobby hangout. We've had some people say they want to join in and that, and I've sent them the links and stuff through. And some people may have gotten a little bit shy, the thought of being like on camera and chatting and stuff, which I completely understand. And love you all anyway. But hopefully you listen and enjoy, and imagine that you are hobbying with us anyway, while this is maybe on in the background. But for now, it's a goodbye from me. It's a goodbye from them. Goodbye. Over to you, gents.
Them.
And we will see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm out.